Okay, so I'm on campus today. I'm going to be getting my student ID. So we're gonna go walk around and see if we can find this building and just kind of explore UT a little bit more. Alright, we did it. We did the thing. I'm officially a UT student. Okay, so that wasn't really much of an adventure because I parked literally like right there. But it was nice to kind of be on campus and just kind of actually go into a building for once. So, mission is accomplished. Let's go home. Alright, good morning friends. So, today my big goal is to knock out as much of my law preview stuff as I can. This morning I went to F45 and then I went home, showered, ate some lunch, and now I'm just trying to be as productive as possible. So I'm here at my favorite coffee shop. Gonna plan to camp out and just knock out as much of this like law preview stuff as I can. For those of y'all who don't know what law preview is, it's this program put on by BARBRI, and it's really cool because basically it kind of gives you like an intro level to a lot of the different like topics in law school, so like contracts, properties, torts, things like that. So the idea is that like it exposes you so that way when you actually get to law school, instead of being like freaked out like what is all this stuff happening, you actually, you know, are you're aware of like what you're supposed to be learning in the class, so that way you can actually like retain more, but also just try and like learn as much information as you can instead of freaking out and trying to get like a hang on what you're supposed to be learning. Got a scholarship to do the program through one of like a UT alums law firm. They sponsor a couple of different scholarships to do the program, and so I got one of them, so I'm just trying to make the most out of it that I can. It's pretty dense, the material, I will say. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it through all of it before orientation week. So I think my goal is to try and do as much of the topics that I'm not used to. So I do have some experience in constitutional and criminal law, so I think those are two areas that are not a priority. I definitely want to finish contracts. I'm almost done. I definitely want to make it through torts, property, and civ pro, because I think those are the ones that I'm not so exposed to. So that's my game plan for the rest of the day. And if y'all have any questions about BARBRI or law preview, or any of the things that I mentioned, y'all can definitely post some questions below, and I'd be happy to give you more information. This is not sponsored. It's just something that I'm doing to prep for law school, so I figured I'd kind of talk about that for a little bit. But so I'm gonna go ahead and head in. So I just got home from doing my law preview stuff, but there was one more thing I wanted to talk about BARBRI, so I figured I'd just pop back in and just add this as like an end note. But so in addition to getting you exposed to all the different subjects and things like that, they also teach you like success skills, so like how to brief a case, how to make an outline, study skills, exam taking strategies, things like that, that I think are really, really important. And so I wanted to make sure that I got that across to y'all as well about like what BARBRI does. So, and I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, so sorry, just because I think that's a really cool part of the BARBRI Law Preview program. yeah, so that's basically it for the day. I don't really think I'm gonna be getting much done, so I'll just see you all again tomorrow. Alright, so good morning everyone. So today's game plan is I'm about to head out to the Bexar County Courthouse. I'm gonna stop in and catch up with the people I did my internship with there a few years ago. The judge actually ended up being one of my recommenders for law school. He's a UT alum, so I want to drop off a little thank you present for him, and then catch up with the deputy and the clerk and the court reporter, because we actually all got really close during my internship time. We're all Facebook friends now, so I just want to pop in and just visit them for a little bit before I head off to Austin. And then afterwards I need to run a couple of adult errands. I need to stop at a credit union to set up a credit card, and then just do some couple of other things. So that's what today is gonna kind of be, and I'm really loving this this fit today. If I get a chance, I will try and show you a little bit more, but I don't know, for some reason I'm just obsessed with these poofy sleeves. They're giving me kind of Supreme Court Justice vibes. I don't know if that's just me, but anyways, yeah, so that's what today's gonna be like. So I'm about to actually head out right now. So I just finished up with all the adult stuff I needed to do today. I just left the security service, and so I'm waiting on my Chipotle order, and I figured this was a good time to chat with y'all a little bit. So as far as law school updates, so we did get an email from the Dean of Student Affairs. They said that they were trying to get us our class schedules by today. I don't know if that's gonna happen because it's already 2:30, and I don't know if they would send it out this late, truthfully. So I'm still holding out some hope that we might get it today. If we don't, obviously it's not the end of the world. We still have a little bit of time, but I think I'm just ready to start, you know, getting some kind of structure and order in my life and seeing what the next few months are gonna look like. So fingers crossed that we do get that scheduled today. I'd also like to know what books I have to buy, because if you didn't know, law school books are expensive. So while I'm fully aware that that's gonna be a chunk of change I'm gonna have to spit out, I think I'd like to know sooner rather than later how much I'm actually going to be spending. I'm still deciding if I want to rent my books or if I want to buy them. Obviously there's pros and cons to both. If I buy my books, I at least know that they're brand new. No one has highlighted or written in them. If you've ever just kind of flipped through a case book that's used, you'll see that previous students have written in the margins, they've highlighted, and I think a common misconception is that that'd be really helpful, but truthfully I don't find it very helpful. I find it kind of distracting, and then when you kind of think about it, it's just other clueless law students writing in casebooks trying to figure out what's going on. So I wouldn't really take that as oh, they know what they're doing, because I mean they probably don't, and they're still trying to figure it out. So it's just a little distracting if all of that's in your casebook. On the other hand, if you buy it used and it does have lots of writing and stuff like that in it, it's probably going to be a lot cheaper, which means you won't have to spend so much, $600 on textbooks. You might be able to bring it down to maybe about $250, $300. And so if you're tight on money, or just money conscious, that is probably the route you would want to take. But I think just kind of getting the list and being able to start doing that research is something I'm really anxious to start doing. Okay, so Chipotle should be ready by now, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab that. Super late lunch, I'm starving, and then I'm probably just gonna go home, change, because even though I love the fit, I'm over it. I want to change into my comfy clothes, so I'm gonna change to my comfy clothes and probably just try and knock out some more law preview stuff. I slacked hardcore yesterday, did not do any of the law preview stuff, so my goal is to try and knock out the rest of property today, so that way I can move on to like torts and Civ Pro. So I will catch y'all later. Alright, hi friends, just checking back in to give you all a little law school update. So we did not get our schedules yesterday. I'm part of a group chat, and some of the people in the group chat decided to take the initiative to email the dean, kind of just be like, hey, are we going to get those today? They got a response saying, you know, they're working as hard as they can to get it to us, which is basically kind of just like they don't know when they're going to get to it, so we should just kind of hang on. So that's kind of the update on that. We didn't get our schedules, so hopefully we get them in the next week, because I mean next week's orientation, so we kind of need that pretty soon. So fingers crossed that it's Monday. Hopefully it's Monday. I can't imagine them taking that much longer. I mean, I know we're a pretty big class, but hopefully it shouldn't take that much longer, because we need to kind of get like situated soon. So as far as things left to do today, I haven't left the house really all day, so I'm gonna head out to go run some errands, just kind of get out of the house because I've been cooped up all day. I want to finish working on property. I can officially say that I don't like property, and I don't think I will. It's a little dense, so I'm having issues moving through it, but I think I can finish it up tonight. I just wanted to kind of get out of the house while there was still some sunlight, and just kind of do the things that I need to get done. So I'm gonna go run some errands and then just finish up what's left of property. Hey guys, so it's been a couple of days since I last picked up the camera. It's been kind of slow, kind of the same, just a lot of packing and trying to get my stuff together because I am heading to Austin this Saturday. We actually did end up getting our schedules yesterday, and so I kind of wanted to go over that with y'all. So right off the bat, obviously, you know, I had no idea what I was gonna get. So I am going to be taking 4 classes. So based on the like property law preview course, I was not feeling property. I definitely don't think wills in the States are going to be my thing. However, of course, the law school schedule gods heard that, laughed, and then decided to give me a 5-hour property course. Not only is it 5 hours, I have it 4 days a week. So that's not going to be too fun, though I am glad that I did get a criminal law class. I got a minor in criminal justice, so I have a little bit of background there. So even though I don't think it's going to be like, you know, a blow-off easy class, I do think my background in it is going to help at least so that way I have some kind of like general understanding, and I'm not learning all of this like fresh, like some of my other classes. I also have a background in constitutional law, so I was really hoping that I didn't get criminal and constitutional law the same semester, just because I think having 2 classes that I'm really familiar with in one semester wouldn't be very beneficial. So I at least have criminal law this semester, and then I know for a fact next semester I'm gonna get constitutional law. So at least each semester I have like one class that I'm familiar with, and it won't be like brand new content that I'm having to like learn in class. So also on the list, I'm going to be taking torts. I'm still working on the torts course for law preview, but so far it looks really interesting. I'm having a lot of fun, so I think torts is going to be really fun. And then lastly is going to be a legal analysis and communications course. The last thing I'm taking is going to be a legal analysis and communications. That's basically just going to be legal writing. So that's probably the one that I'm most nervous about because, you know, anyone that you ask about law school, they say like, oh, legal writing's like nothing you've ever done before. It's going to be completely brand new. So even though I do think I'm a strong writer, legal writing is going to be a lot different. But that's what this semester is going to look like. As far as like my day-to-day kind of schedule, Monday is probably going to be only 2 classes, property at 10:30, and then legal writing kind of like 11:45-ish. Tuesday, my only class is going to be property, so that'll be a little nice like day to kind of like do a lot of like reading I need to catch up on. I can already anticipate like just trying to allocate as much of that time for like class prep. Wednesdays and Thursdays are going to be my like really kind of heavier days. Each day I have 3 classes. So Wednesday, property at 10:30, legal writing at 1, and then torts at like 2:30. Thursday, starting the day off again with property. Schedule gods are laughing at me right now. I can feel it. I don't know what bad karma or juju or vibes I put into the world to deserve this, but they are punishing me. After property, I have criminal law and then torts, and then on Friday my only class will be criminal law. So I'm really grateful that at least none of my classes start before 10:30, so I do have time to kind of at least build some kind of you know, morning routine. Not exactly sure what that will look like yet, but once I do like finalize some kind of routine, I'll probably just do a little like morning routine vlog so you can see like what that would look like. And I'm also really glad that most of my classes don't go that far into the afternoon. I'm definitely a morning class person, but I do on Wednesday have a pretty loaded day. Each class, torts doesn't let out until about 4 each day. So that's kind of what this semester is gonna look like. I already bought the textbooks. That was a lot. I think one book was like $280 new, so I think I just ended up like biting the bullet and I'm renting some of those books because I literally cannot afford to do anything otherwise. I mean, I guess I could, but we'd be really rolling on a budget, and we're already rolling on a budget, but that would have been a lot harder. So I just bit the bullet, renting a couple of those books. The ones that couldn't rent, obviously I had to buy, but hopefully this rental process is not gonna come back and bite me in the ass, because that would suck. When I do get those books, I'll probably do like textbook unboxings. That way y'all can see like what does a rental law school book actually look like, because we'll be finding out together. But that's gonna be basically it for this week. Thank you all so much for viewing. I hope y'all enjoy my content. If y'all have any suggestions on like things you'd like to see from me, feel free to drop a comment, send me a message, anything. I definitely want to hear what y'all would like to see, especially as a Latina first in the family going to law school. Anything y'all want to see, like, I will definitely try to make it work. So thank y'all so much for viewing, and we will talk soon.